Good morning, dear students. Today we are just going to discuss about the parasitic nutrition. So, parasitic nutrition is also a type of the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. And you know what is the meaning of heterotrophic mode of nutrition? Heterotrophic mode of nutrition, it means the non-green plants which are not able to prepare its food, they just obtain their food from the others. So, what will be the definition of the parasitic nutrition? That is the mode of nutrition in which some non-green plants live in or on the body of other living organism and derive their food from their body. Okay, so it is called as the parasitic nutrition. The organisms which obtain the ready-made food, that is called as the parasite, and the organism from whose body the food is obtained is called the host. Okay, so the example of the parasitic nutrition, that is the cuscuta or amarbale. The picture which you are just watching on your screen, that is the picture of cuscuta. The tubular structure which you are able to see, that is cuscuta. Okay, it is non-green plant, means it is not able to prepare its food. So it just takes the nutrition from the other plants. Okay, and it should be autotroph. Okay, it is the slender tubular structure. Okay, it just twine around the stems and branches of the tree on which it climbs. It has the special structure called as the haustoria, which pierces into the plant's body on which it climbs and absorb the food from the host body. Now we are just going to discuss about the symbiosis or the symbiotic relationship. What is the meaning of symbiosis or symbiotic relationship? The mutual association in which two different types of organisms live and work together for their mutual benefit. Okay, from each other is called as the symbiosis. Means in this association there are the two different kinds of organisms live together, they work together for their mutual benefits. That is called as the symbiosis. And the lichens are the examples of the symbiosis. The picture which you are just able to see on your screen, that is the picture of lichen. Okay, so lichen are the most amazing form of the life. Lichen, actually it is composed of two distinct organisms, that is algae and fungi. Okay, they are just living together, they are working together. Okay, the algae contains the chlorophyll and make their own food. The fungus shares the food made by the algae, and the fungus in return provides the protection, water and minerals to the algae. Okay, so both are benefited, means algae just prepares the food and it is shared by the fungus, and fungus in return it just provides the protection, water and minerals to the algae. So that's why this relationship is called as the symbiosis or symbiotic relationship. The another example of the symbiotic relationship is the leguminous plant and rhizobium bacteria. The picture which you are watching, that is the picture of root nodules. Okay, the root nodules of the leguminous plants in which the rhizobium bacteria lives. It is also an example of the symbiotic relationship because there are the two different kinds of the organism living together and both are benefited. Means the leguminous plant, it is the autotroph, it is preparing its food and it is shared by the rhizobium bacteria. And in return, what the rhizobium bacteria gives to the leguminous plant? Rhizobium bacteria just fixes the atmospheric nitrogen in the water soluble form. Okay, and it is absorbed by the leguminous plant to synthesize the protein. Okay, so both are benefited. Rhizobium bacteria just gets the food from the leguminous plant, and leguminous plant just takes the nitrogen from the soil which is fixed by the rhizobium bacteria. Okay,